Write the equation in matrix part A. It has two parts. In matrix form. In matrix form, I said you just take the coefficient of x, which is 5, coefficient of y, which is 1, coefficient of x squared, minus x, which is 1, and the coefficient of y, which is 3. Then x, y equals to 19, 9. This is in matrix form. Then we are being told, solve the simultaneous equation. This high likely is coming kwa exams. That's why nataka tena tuipige tena. So 5, remember the first step is find the inverse of this matrix, then pre-multiply both sides by the inverse. So when you get the inverse of this matrix, you get the determinant, which is the product of the diagonal, 5 times 3, the leading diagonal, minus the other diagonal, which is minus 1 times 1. So this is 15 minus 1 minus 1, which is 16. So determinant is 16. Then what is the inverse of this matrix? The inverse of this matrix becomes you change or you swap the leading numbers in the leading diagonal. So if this is 5, 5 drops here and 3 goes up. So you just do 3, 5. Then you change the signs of the other diagonal. This is plus 1 becomes minus 1. And this minus 1 becomes plus 1 or just 1. You don't just indicate it. This, you divide every element by 16. Is the same as just putting 1 over 16 of that to make your work look neat. So this is the inverse. Then multiply, pre-multiply both sides by this inverse. So when you pre-multiply, this becomes 1 over 16 from here. 1 over 16, this goes here. 1 over 16 into 3, 1, minus 1, 5, times this our value. 5 minus 1, 1, 3. Then x, y. This, let me not. This is the inverse. Very good. So let us solve this side. Then we also pre-multiply the inverse by this. So this side, let's pre-multiply. 3 times 5. 3 times 5 plus minus 1 times minus 1. Then 3 times 1 plus, remember there's a space here, minus 1 times 3. Then come here, 1 times 5 plus 5 times minus 1. Then 1 times 1 plus 5 times 3. Times xy equals to this value. No, the inverse, 1 over 16. Remember there is 1 over 16 here, plus this, 1 over the determinant, into 3, 1 minus 1, 5 times 19, 9. So let's open up this. This is 15. 15 plus minus 1 times minus 1 is 1. So it is 15 plus 1 is 16. Then this is 5. 5 plus minus 5 is 5 minus 5, which is 0. Then this is 3 plus minus 3 is 0. Then this is 1 plus 15 is 16. So there's this 1 over 16 here. Remember, it's also bringing us an identity matrix. Then x and y equals to, let's multiply this. We have 1 over 16 into 3 times 19. 3 times 19 plus minus 1 times 9. Then 1 times 19 plus 5 times 9. Class, this gives you 1, 0, 0, 1. You just simply divide everything by 16 because of this. Then x, y equals to 3 times 19 is 57. 57 plus minus 9. 57 minus 9 is 48. Remember, we have 1 over 16 outside. Then this is 19. 1 times 19 is 19. 19 plus 45. 19 plus 45 is 64. Then this is x and y equals to 48 divided by 16 is 3. Then 64 divided by 16 is 4. Is it? Yeah. So x equals to 3 and y equals to 4. Simple. Question 15, we are finishing. Pardon. That question 14 has another section B. It has a part B. So x and y here is 3 and 4. So the next question B of it, this is a 10 marks question. Part A and part B. So part B says, find the distance of the point of intersection of a line 5x plus y equals to 19 and minus x plus 3y equals to 9. From point 11 minus 2, find the distance of the point of intersection. Point of intersection of 11 and minus 2 and 3 and 4. That is what that question is simply telling you. Find the distance. This distance, I said that distance can be size, can be length, can be modulus, can be magnitude. So distance is change in y squared plus change in x squared into the square root. As simple as that. So what is change in y? So if we start with 4, y value minus this y value minus 2 over change in x, which is 3 minus 11. Oh, sorry. Don't put over. Change in y squared plus change in x squared. Change in y is 4 minus 2 into change in x is 3 minus 11 squared. Everything is square root. You have to be very careful because even the best can make mistakes. Now, 4 minus 2 is 6 squared plus 3 minus 11 is minus 8 squared into the square root. This is 36. 6 squared is 36 plus minus 8 squared is 64 into the square root. This is simply the square root of 100, which is 10. But because they want the length, you write units because they've not given you a defined unit. Calculus. Hapa ndio